Hey there, today we're going to be taking a re-look at a game that we looked at a few months ago that was an early access that just yesterday or the day before, depending on when you're watching this, came out, called Memoriapolis. Memoriapolis is a city builder board game-ish type of game which takes you through several different ages in time: Antiquity, Middle Ages, Renaissance, Age of Enlightenment, and something else after that. I can't remember. There is no fixed grids for building, like most city builders, and it relies on a lot of like government factions and cultures and all that stuff to organically grow your city. Also, unlike many city builders, the ages unfold according to a fixed cycles within the game, so you're kind of like on a clock, I guess. It's currently on sale on Steam for $22.49. And if you happen to have missed the sale, it's only $25. So, $25 is $25. If city builders are your thing, then this might be a game for you. Anyway, enough of me talking. Let's take a look at this game and see what it's all about. We'll go to new game. We have two different choices: classic mode or endless mode. We're going to go ahead and hit classic mode and confirm that. And we also have a map choices. We could do snow map, which is advanced, then the recommended, which is a classic map. We're just going to go recommended all the way around. All right, our destiny. Your city will need a strong, independent leader who will not back down in the face of any obstacle. What kind of example do you want to set for your citizens? So you can choose different things, and everything's going to have like a little bit different bonuses for each of these. You have a philosopher, you have the priest, the politician, the trader, or the strategist. We're going to go with craftsman just because we can get natural resources. They're 25% more abundant, which means that we're going to be able to grow our city a little bit faster, just for the sake of this tutorial. Let's take a look at our coat of arms. I'm going to go ahead and just do it something like this and maybe do a is that a doggy? Yeah, let's do a doggy instead. A color, can we change the color? Yeah, do a white like that. We can confirm that. Yes, and what else do we want to do? Our glyph 2. Can we put anything in the background? Like a spider web, like little trees or some bats. Yeah, we'll do this right here. That looks like a nice coat of arms anyway. Name your town in the image of your ambitions and give it the initial idea of what it will become in the future. What can we name it? We're going to call Best City Ever. Because that's a fitting name, right? Best City Ever. That'd be like if you were a settler, you'd probably want to go there too. All right, in the early days of Antiquity, your family set about building a great city. Choose a name to match your ambitions. So we're going to call Drunkonlife as All the Timest. How about that? All the Timest. Drunkonlife is all the Timest. That sounds good. Let's confirm it and just get right into the game. We'll talk a little bit about all the different things. I have played this game before, like I said, a couple months ago, and we kind of like messed around with it a little bit just to see what we could do with it. So that way I'm not stumbling too much. There will probably be some stumbling blocks because I'm Drunkonlife. But at any rate, it will probably be mild compared to what it could be if I didn't just kind of did this blindly like I normally do on my streams. And by the way, I do stream. If you enjoy streams, you can always sub to this channel and do all that stuff. And catch me on my streams and tell me how great I am or how much I suck. I don't really care, just as long as you tell me something. All right, the family heritage can be placed anywhere on the map. However, your inhabitants have found the right places to develop. Riverside, roadside. These are two recommended. We could do the marshy plot, the forest edge, mountainside, seafront, rocky plain, or river estuary. Let's go with maybe Riverside? Yeah, that looks good. Not too close to the Riverside, though, is it? So I know by playing this that I'm going to probably need stone. I'm probably going to need something over on this side. I'm definitely going to need wood. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and maybe, let's see, press this. Maybe put this up around here so we have access to both stone and wood almost immediately. The first family heritage of your reign has been completed. It marks the beginning of the first era, Antiquity. Each age will come to an end when your city center has reached its fifth evolution or when the available cycles have expired. Time is running out and there's a long way to go to complete the Age of Enlightenment. 9,600 cycles separates you from your final construction. Your objective, to reach level 5 in each family heritage. Along the way, great challenges await you, blah, 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 blah. Do you feel ready to face the future? We don't have much of a choice now, do we? All right, let's pause this real quick so I can kind of show what's on. We've already passed one cycle. So this game, unlike most city builders, this puts you kind of on a time limit, which is kind of weird because it like makes me anxious. Because usually I like to think of city builders as something that's like, gonna let me like kind of like sit back and chill and just do my thing. But this one actually puts you on a time limit to move throughout the ages. Let's see. So right now we have food. We have 600 out of 200. We have wood, and we have stone. We have 50 out of 200 there, 50 out of 200, and 600 out of 200 there. Blueprints are real important because they're going to allow you to expand your empire by learning new things and finding new things. Don't know too much about memory points. I never really passed it. Right now we have 1 citizen and we have 20 workers. 450 gold coins. All right. Let's go and first we're going to build a small farm. I think I'm going to build it like right here. We can actually look. Let's back this out one more time. You can go to display filters and you can look at the attraction. So the attraction, everybody wants to live right in this area, just so you know. And then there's neutral areas. And I think there's also going to be some negative areas as well. This is our resource filter right here. We can see where our different stuff is, quarries and clay and all that stuff. It doesn't look like food is going to be that big of an issue though. So we're going to go ahead and just build it wherever we want to. Go with a farm maybe back here. Go ahead and build that. That's going to take 10 cycles, and as you can see, it automatically builds a road so your people can go from farm into the city center and actually hang out with me right here because I am so cool and all that stuff. All right, let's get the cutting camp going. I think I'm going to come right here, and as we scroll up and down, you can see this kind of goes up and down as far as the resources that we have. It looks like 56 is about as good as it's going to get, so we're going to build that here. So we have a cutting camp, and we also have a small farm so our people won't starve, and a cutting camp so we can have wood, I guess, so we can cook the food that we make right now. We also need to go ahead and get a small quarry, but we don't have enough wood yet, so we're going to have to wait for that to happen. We'll just fast forward it a little bit and see what happens. 8 cycles. Wonderful. Our people are going to start building wood now. We can actually do a small quarry. So we're going to put this right here. And once again, as you can see, as I scroll, it's going to get bigger or smaller comparatively. And that looks like about as good as it's going to get. So we're going to build that. That's going to yield us stone. We're going to be in good shape here in a second, I promise. So we got stone, we got wood, we have food. What more does our civilization need? Maybe laptops and cell phones and whatnot. There we go. It only is going to offer us stone because that's all that there is, but that's all that matters right now. We're going to go ahead and let this build out a little bit so we can eventually improve our Antiquity, Villa all the times, into something else. We're going to need 150 stone. Right now we have 81, so we're just going to wait for that to happen organically, and then we'll be able to improve our stuff, and we'll be able to add more stuff. Now we do have a proximity thing. We're eventually going to have to come out here. That's going to be where our sand is, and then we're going to also have to build another quarry down here. That's going to be where all of our clay is. So that's going to be 2 important things that we're going to want to do pretty quick. And it's going to tell us whenever we have our... There we go. Villa all the times improvement. Several cycles have passed, and you now have enough citizens and resources. We're going to go ahead and accept that. And go ahead and add our improvement. We're going to upgrade our family heritage. Wonderful. Once we upgrade this, we should start to get districts. We have a district here and a district here that we can add to. We can add stuff. Now we want to add some public buildings, maybe a ceramic workshop, maybe an arena, maybe an esculapium, an agoge center, a via edificación, a forum. We can add any of those things, but we're gonna right now. Let's go ahead and get us. We're gonna to do that. We're gonna have to go into the building tree. That's right. We go to the culture center, and as you can see, these are our building trees. We have several different things that we can choose. This is going to be for, I guess, artistics and stuff. We're going to go ahead and get that ceramic center. We're going to buy it with 500, and right up here, that's going to go away from our blueprints. Blueprints are real important. We're going to go ahead and buy that, and let's see if we can add it yet. We can't. We need 150 wood, 125 stone, and 93. That's sand? That might be sand. It is sand. So we're going to have to actually immediately get a quarry going pretty quick. All right. We'll go ahead and go to production, proximity. And I think I'll be able to come all the way over here. Yeah, right about right there. Get as close as we can. We're going to build this out. But that way we can build another quarry and actually get sand going. Wonderful. All right, let's get a quarry going. And once again, we can get 10,000 sand here. 10,000, 10,000. It looks like 10,000 all the way across, so it doesn't really matter what we're going to put. I was kind of hoping for like a fishing village or something, but I don't even know if that's even possible. I imagine it is the deeper that you go into this game. Cool, so we need sand. We're going to need stone. We got plenty of wood. We got plenty of food right now, so we're looking good. 125 stone, 93 sand. Let's fast forward and see how quickly we can get this done. And each thing takes a cycle. It's going to give you a certain amount. You can actually upgrade these things, which I'll show here later on. But for right now, we're just going to try to keep this nice and simple. Build up all the things that we need to do. These buildings right here, all of these buildings, they create give you like a culture, and you want to keep them somewhat around your districts. You want to center these around. So right now we have 3 districts right now. We're probably going to we have 4 districts. Is that a district? And that's a district too. So we're going to want to do things that will improve the quality of our people's lives and do something so they don't do things like riot and do bad things. See, this one right here, there's none right here, no culture. There's a 57% risk of incidents occurring in this district. Ooh, that's a lot. All right, so we can do this if we can probably, let's see, can we get all 3 of them right here? Yeah, we can improve this right here. It must not be on a building, though. We can do 2. Up here, I can do 1. Can maybe come over here and do 3 right here. Let's go ahead and build this out. All right, so we have our ceramic workshop is about to be built. We can actually we can choose the additional satisfactions on which buildings should take effect. The values will be fixed on each occurrence of ceramic workshop. Note that the strength of the satisfaction chosen depends on the order in which you select them. So we're going to select these. We only can do 1 choice right now. So let's see, what do we have? We have 145 out of 254 in health. We have 109 unsatisfied people. It looks like it's going to be 109 all the way down the board. Okay, so we can do this. We're going to do it with belonging. Impacts the production of all resources. We can do safety. Let's do safety. Safety sounds better because I want to be safe. Everybody wants to be safe. And this is going to take 11 cycles as well. Wonderful. There we go, and our first faction right here. Heliotes is at the gates of your city. They are free citizens. They have no leader, but Theron represents them regularly. These workers are renowned for their expertise in agriculture and food production. They're used to be able to feed the Spartan armies entirely, so there's no doubt they'll be able to feed our population as well. We're going to go and accept them just because, there's no other reason not to accept them, so we might as well accept them. And this right here there's a 25% of risk of incidents. This actually went down. I might end up building something down here as well. Let's go ahead and get another blueprint going. Maybe arena. The small building is surrounded by a tiered seating and is setting for gladiatorial shows and wild animal hunts. Yeah, let's do that. That's going to give us a 250 attraction. We'll go ahead and buy that out. And I'm going to put this someplace over here. Can we build it yet? We can. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and do this right here. I wonder what the red means. Might put it right here. All right. So plus 157 in safety, maybe some belonging, maybe? That's going to impact our resources. We could also do a steam if we wanted to. That's going to increase our generation of tax gold coins, creativity. Let's go with belonging, I guess. We'll go ahead and confirm that. That's going to affect 2 of our districts, maybe make them somewhat happy. Right now, there's a 37% risk of incidents. Food is looking all right still. Cool. So we have a couple things. Our city is coming right along. What else should we do here? Probably get a surveyor's. What is this right here? Clay. So we need clay as well. So we're going to go ahead and buy this. Can we? Building's already unlocked. We can buy this right here. 750. We're going to go down even more. Why'd I do that? Oh, I'm such an idiot. That's all right. Let's go ahead and get this small quarry going. Not a quarry. I need. Is it the quarry that I need? I think it is. I need clay. Too far from constructible zone. Interesting. All right, we'll just wait right here. I'm gonna build another thing anyway. Ah, here we go. That's what I need. Surveyors. That is what I need. We're gonna go ahead and do this right here. This should give us clay. Go ahead and build that out. And now we can do a quarry. And see, that's going to give us 3,000 clay, 3,000, 3,000. What about up here? 4,000. This is going to be good because it's going to give us all three of our elements that we need. But right now, we're just going to focus on the clay. We're going to go ahead and build that out. So now we have clay, we have sand, 68 people, 397 citizens. It looks like we have our satisfactions are okay, 203, 145, the esteem, and the creativity. So we need to build some more stuff with that. Let's get a creativity thing going. Cultural or creativity, maybe a forum, maybe? Public square where citizens gather to deal with commercial, political, economic. That sounds pretty creative. We're going to go ahead and accept that. We're going to stick the forum someplace around here. Oh, let's see. A forum can come, I don't know, maybe right here. Cool. We're going to focus on creativity. Beautiful. We're just slowly but surely building this out. It looks like our health is very happy. The safety is pretty good. Our belonging is there's some unsatisfied citizens there. Once this is going up, our creativity should go up, and our esteem. We don't want to demolish that. Now the ruins will come up every once in a while. You can actually repair them, but as you can see, I'm going to need 325 blueprints, 141 stone and wood. We could actually do that pretty quick. We'll do that here in a second. All right, another thing that we need to do is increase our production. So we can actually we can do this. This function upgrade will only be unlocked in Antiquity. The attraction bonus is minus 500. But we should be able to do that, right? Oh, I don't have enough blueprints. I just blew my wad on blueprints, so we're going to have to wait. We're going to wait on wood and stone and increase it to level 3 because then we can get a stone mason and a carpentry. Actually, I think we can do other things too. Let's see. Cultural, ceramic workshop. Oh, wait a minute. Architectural resource. We can actually do this. We'll accept that. So this will actually give us the architectural center of it all. Will allow us to, where is it? Proximity. Able to do it? Yes, we were able to. We can build the architectural office, And they'll get produce 14 blueprints per cycle. So that's going to be a good thing for us to do. But where is it? There it is. It's going to cost us nothing too, so we might as well do it. Bring this way over here. Does that give us like is the let's take a look at this again. It costs 25 wood and 25 stone. I was hoping that it would give us something else, but it doesn't look like it is. So we're just going to go ahead and build it here. Like some sort of like of a bonus for being happy or whatever. But it does not look like it's going to do it. Right here we have cultural character production. They can be used on production buildings to increase their yields. We have military, cultural, religious, and all that stuff. So right now all we have is cultural character production up on this side. Let's fast forward this and see if we can get enough wood to to actually improve. There we go. Vila all the times improvement. Several cycles have passed, and you now have enough citizens and resources in your warehouses to improve your family heritage. This upgrade will give you access to a larger building area. Very nice. Let's go ahead and improve it. We'll be level 3 in no time. And we have a new group of people. Hoplites is at the gates of your city. The Hoplites, driven by Andreas' ambitions, are a formidable military faction characterized by their heavy armor and long spears. In their homelands, they are feared for their discipline and phalanx formation, which creates an imposing force on the battlefield. So we're going to get some taxes out of these guys. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and accept those guys. Now, in addition to this, we should be able to maybe do a service and Senate. What is our prerequisite? It's 750. So we're going to have to wait for our blueprints to go up for us to buy the Senate. Once we get the Senate, they can actually start to we can start to like create laws and decrees that will actually help help this city get through this stuff. Go ahead and wait for it to come. There we go. We should be able to do it now. Let's see if we can build this out. Buy for 750. 760. We have 763. The power of the faction. Why can't we build this just yet? Let's see what the cost is. 225 and 225, and we have 112 and 77. All right, so we can actually probably come up here, our small quarry, and we're gonna ask them to increase production for 100 rounds. And I'm also gonna come over here to my cutting cap and ask them to increase it for 100 rounds as well. Or 100 cycles. I shouldn't say rounds. Sounds weird, right? Can we do it just yet? Still waiting? We'll just speed it up. And we'll build the Senate. I don't know if will the Senate actually do anything for us? It has an attraction of 350, which is good. Almost all buildings generate attraction and or disturbances. The stronger the attraction of an area, the more new citizens will want to build their districts there. Cool. So we'll build one down here. Probably build a Senate down here. And once again, I'm still learning this game, so there's plenty of rooms for me to mess up. We could accept to build this. It will provide all its benefits without needing to be unlocked. We'll go ahead and unlock that and see what happens. Build on these ruins and see if maybe we can get something good out of this. Who knows? All right, we have a new faction. Who are these? Plebeians of Rome is at the gates of your citizens. Plebeians of Rome left their native city following in the footsteps of Quintus. They were initially excluded from political office and denied civil rights. The men and women of this faction fought for equality and decided to move to another city to see their efforts rewarded. So they're coming in here asking for equality. We're going to accept them as well. So we have 3 factions that are currently in here. Let's see if we can find Is there anything right here? Politics, reserve. Nothing is opened. Factions right here. There we go. This is the group, the Helioids, the current faction power. What does this mean? Really not much to it. We can heavily tax these guys. We could heavily tax these. We just put them on a medium for right now. But it actually shows what we get per citizen for these guys and all that stuff. Are we almost there? 220, 130. So we need quite a bit more stone. Could build another quarry, I guess, right? Give our workers something else to do. And once we get this started, we'll be able to, like, fly through. Yeah, there we go. Now we're starting to get... Now we're cooking with gas. I'm probably going to stick my Senate someplace, like, right here. Not allowing us to do this right here just yet. Can we do a... We could do this. Large storehouse of great importance to the city's management and survival contains mainly foodstuffs and building materials, which are sorted and organized and protected from the elements. We could also do this. I wonder why we can do this. But not this. That's weird, right? Because it says the power of the faction people and correspondence is too low. Okay. All right, well, that's fine. We'll go ahead and build something else out. What is this right here? This is commercial. We'll go ahead and buy this out. It's going to give us an attraction of 150. That's 150. That's 350. Have we built that already? Let's build that. We'll see, and we'll go ahead and do cultural again, and we have an escapolum. Cannot be on other buildings. We could build it down here, I think, right? That should cover all three of these. Could also come right up here. But that will only cover one. Well, that's a problem. So we don't actually get to decide where the districts are. They kind of decide for us, which kind of sucks, to be honest with you. But it looks like we can only do two. Can I reverse this or maybe turn this around? Not there. Let's try this again. You would think that I would be able to flip this, right? Let's go to settings here real quick and see what we can do here. Graphics, general, let's see. Audio, keybinds. Confirm, camera left. Reduce, increase rotation angle. Rotate a construction, X and Z. Okay. Let's see. X and Z. Should be able to do... There we go. Do that like right here, maybe. Try to get this as close as possible. And go right here. That's all three. Perfect. Wait a minute. Did it just a second ago. Ah, it's just one. Son of a bitch. Covers 3. Go ahead and build that, and we'll do a steam this time. We still need belonging to come up a little bit higher, but, you know, whatever. I'm going to have to build some cut stones and stuff to get to the next level, but I think right now we're just going to hold off and just kind of see where this goes. So we have all sorts of districts, right? This district has no culture. Does this district have culture? It does. The district dictates culture. It has a 64% risk of incidents occurring in this district. This has a 70%, 62%. Food stocks are low. Oh, that's terrible news. I'm going to starve my people out. Oh, yeah, you know, I forgot to do my farm. We'll go ahead and buy that. And maybe see if maybe we can actually improve this. There we go. 11 cycles. Hopefully they won't starve too much for these 11 cycles. I don't even know what a cycle means. We have almost 1,000 people in our stuff now. It's pretty impressive, right? There we go. Perfect. We have an incident here. What is this? The riots. We can stop that incident. We'll go ahead and stop that up. Quell those unhappy people with a little bit of military. And yeah, well, so this is the game, y'all. This is the game. It's this is called what is this called again? It's called Memoriapolis, and I'll leave a link down in the description below for anybody that wants to maybe take a look. I think there's a demo that you can play with this as well if you want to just kind of give it a shot and see if it's for you. If city building, this is a I don't know. I mean, it's definitely different than most city builders I've played. It has a lot of promise and all that stuff. At any rate, I guess this is where we stop, and you can just, on your way out, give this a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe if you want to see more of this. And you can leave a comment below if you'd like me to stream this live, because this is obviously something that I could stream live without any much of a problem. My name's Drunkonlife. Until next time, see ya.